Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Nurse Mark and the Green Nurse Daily Dose of AFA,
where we bring you hope and inspiration for growth and healing so you can start your day off what kind of way?
AFA.
AFA way. And in case you've forgotten,
Oh,
we're
how
here to
can
remind
you?
you
Oh my
every
gosh.
day.
What are you, human? Holy
What do
cow.
you?
What are you, human?
What are you,
Of
absolutely fucking
course.
human?
Yeah, you
AFA?
are absolutely that. But you're also absolutely amazing. Absolutely. Absolutely fucking amazing.
So listen, this
Yes.
is a great book, everyone. You know, we plug it every morning and I will continue to plug. I plug things that I believe in. You guys should know me by now, right?
Of course.
I am so passionate about shit that I believe in. So, and when you feel really passionate about something and you know that something works, you can't stop talking about it. So this book is a great tool. Mark knows I carry it everywhere I go, right? I mean, I travel with it. It's so good. And then you know what's even the cooler thing too?
Yeah.
Look at the colors. The colors match.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that is even more cool, right? Goes together. We go like peas and carrots.
Like peas and carrots.
Yes,
that's
we do.
Right, Sherry. Welcome to Tuesday, June 15th.
You know, Mark, I'm having some technical difficulties. So what I'm going to do right now.
You look great. You sound great.
Really? I sound.
Oh, now you sound horrible. Now you're gone. Well, it was good to have you for a moment, Cher.
What about right now?
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. So what ended up happening was I could only hear you through one ear. And it wasn't something I was just,
mono. You had monaural.
Earbuds are out. I think they're like half charged, half not charged. But anyways, here we are. What's the date again?
It is June 15th, 2021.
Halfway through June.
Already.
What do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ripping by.
Ripping by for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. We are absolutely fucking amazing, right?
Yep.
Morning, rise and shine. And what do we do here for everyone? We
Hope, inspiration, growth, and healing.
High thoughts. Oh my God. High thoughts. Hope and inspiration for growth and healing so you can start your day off in an amazing way because we all deserve it.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go. Another plug. There's our website. So I'm learning banners, guys. So this is kind of fun. Mark's teaching new tricks. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Here we
go. Sherry.
Yes.
Still don't have my office set up, but almost. I think by tomorrow I'll have a nice background and it'll look like I'm in the beautiful office when I'm really in another little office.
Well, here's the
we got it going.
Well, here's the thing too cool. Here's the thing too cool. I'm calling you the cool dude. Is that the part that's so great about what we do is cannabis nurses, this whole thing, green nurse, on the go, right? So we carry cannabis, we embody the plant, and we are the office. So when you meet with us, you can just, when we meet you, I'm just going to say, welcome to my office, which is my bubble filled with.
That's it.
So we can go.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter where you are, Mark.
Yeah, I know, Cher.
Because you're awesome.
We're always awesome. All right, let's rip it up. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. We're going to get right into the daily love.
Yes.
Unless, of course, you have something you want to add.
No, because I think I'm going to tell you, I would like to go into the daily love because after the daily love, I want to share green nurse love with everyone.
Good.
So, yeah, right?
All right. So today I pulled from Landmark Insights Book 1, Live a Life You Love. Sound familiar? Yeah. So this is called Past Present versus Future Present, Reversing the Flow. So get ready.
Say that again. Past present
versus future present, reversing the flow.
Okay.
All right. So put your thinking caps on because you're going to have to pay attention to this one. Here we go.
Okay.
Possibility is an element of temporality, of time. We are localized in the present, but our overlay, our relationship to the present, is never just the present itself. It's either the past present or the present future. And of the two, Sherry, the pull invariably is for the past present. We can see its pull everywhere. And especially when we have a good or a bad experience.
Oh, totally.
Right?
You have to compare it to something. Oh, sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah,
You're comparing to what happened before. If it's a good feeling, it's a reminder of a good feeling. If it's a bad feeling, boy, does it bring up a whole train.
That's right. We locate the memories of those experiences and the decisions we made about them out in front of us. In other words, in our future. Our future then becomes shaped and filtered through those decisions, limiting what's even seen or imagined is possible. So starting from possibility reverses the flow. It becomes a future present pull, which changes the game entirely. Even at its earliest stages, possibility leaves us with power and freedom. Altering the temporality of things is not just a matter of time, it's a matter of the quality of our lives. Possibility.
Possibility. There are so many possibilities.
And you know, we do as human beings tend to just predict what the future is going to be like. They say, like you'll say, "Oh, I know it's just going to be like this."
Right.
It's just the way it is. And so it's human to do that. Like, it's so human to do that. It's what we do. We compare to the past. We predict what's going to happen in the future. Hell, it's kept us alive for eons, right?
Here's the thing too.
We predict what's going to happen so we don't get killed, right?
Here's the most important thing too.
Yeah.
The power of the unknown definitely has a lot more power to it because of our ability to co-create. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, I think of this. Just think of this. If I knew what I would have had to have gone through the past 10 years of my life, I would have said, fuck you. I didn't sign up for this. No, thank you. No way. I'm not doing it. So if someone had told me the experiences that I was going to have as a human being, I would have said, no, I didn't sign up for this. I don't want to do this.
Right.
So think about starting from a place of present, grounded mindfulness without future or past.
Oh, yeah.
I look at it this.
Open a possibility. Anything's possible.
Right.
Listen, anything's possible as long as you say anything's possible. The minute you say it's going to be like this, well, guess what? It's going to be like that because you'll find evidence for it. You'll react as if it's that way. Like, you make it that way. It's that creation process, right?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, it's hilarious. I got a great story. So I went to dinner one time with my friend Jackie, and she had this nice little 4-door, I don't know, Mazda, I think it was a car. And she parked in the parking lot. There was nobody else around her. It was just her in this parking spot. We go in, we have a great meal. We come back out. It's like 9 o'clock at night. And somebody had parked beside her or gone by her and ripped off the back bumper, only it's hanging by a thread. And she saw that and she flipped out. And she's yelling and angry. You know, she's an Italian girl. She's like fired up.
Yeah.
And she said, and this has happened a few times to me, and I laugh every time. She said, God darn it, I knew that would happen. And I just cracked up. I said, well, if you knew it would happen, why'd you park there?
There you go.
Wow. You didn't know. No, you just compared it to an experience you had in the past where you parked somewhere and it happened, and damn it, you should have known that this was going to happen again. No, just happened.
Wow.
So moving back to possibility, Sherry, I like living in possibility.
I like to live in possibility too, because, you know, what is it about? It's about that hope, right? It's about that inspiration, because with hope, you get inspired. When you're inspired, you're in spirit. And with spirit, everything's possible. Right?
Yeah.
The message is to come up from spirit so you can grow, right? You can, spirit will give you messages. And I'm telling you right now, the loudest voice in your head is not your spirit.
No.
It's that
never.
Love, you know, like a little flower. Look at the cannabis plant growing up through your heart, very gently and beautifully, lovingly, right? To provide you information to help you to make choices. We get back to choice, right? You have a choice. You know, look at life through the eyes of love or the eyes of fear. And it's just a retraining.
Yeah.
It has all those glasses.
That's it. Just take the glasses, you know, just take them off and see what's really there.
Yeah.
And you know what? Unlimited possibility. Sherry, we got people from all around joining us this morning.
I
Monroe
know.
County, we got Fort Myers Beach, Bismarck, North Dakota.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Glad you guys are all here. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Well, the part that's so cool about that, Mark, is we know we are spreading the word, spreading the love. We have so much love for everyone out there.
Yeah.
And we want you to know and be educated about progressive therapies and cannabis as medicine. So we're spreading across the country, east meets west. Whoop. It's kind of cool. So what we've been doing is, because we love you all so much everywhere, we're coming together with Holistic Caring, and we're going to be developing. There's this community that we're all moving into, and we want to bring you all with us. So the Green Nurse Holistic Community, Mark's going to put a little link up right now.
I am. Watch this.
Look at this. And you guys got to join us. Let me just tell you really quickly about it. So it's a Mighty Networks platform. This is what I think about. What would happen if Facebook shut down? What would happen if all my videos were ripped down? What would happen if my YouTube was ripped down? I've created over 300. We have created over 300. We've broadcast, produced over 350 videos for education. So what if the world said, time to go? Well, guess what? This community, the Green Nurse Holistic Community, it's just another place to go where you're going to be filled with professionals, coaches, nurses, people from all over the world coming together, all about plant medicine and progressive therapies. Just look at it as another place to hop over to actually have more of in-depth interactions with nurses and coaches all over the world. So that's the part that's so cool about the community. And guess what, everyone? It's free. And I just set up my profile, and I'm telling you, it's really fun. You put a picture up, you can put posts up, you share information, and it's just a really, really good place to go. So we are bringing you that love, right? We want to keep our community together, together strong. I remember, team, like the plant. Think about this. The plant has over 400 constituents, right? All of these different things. Well, we all know the whole of the plant is greater than its individual parts. So what we're doing is we're creating an entourage. That's called the entourage effect. So what we're doing, and I get so excited about it, is we're creating the Green Nurse entourage, bringing everyone together in a community that's holistic. So it makes sense. The Green Nurse Holistic Caring Community. Click the link, write it down, and come join us. We love you. You know what I mean? That's right. And there's so many. There you go. Back to the reading. There's so many possibilities in that community.
All unlimited possibilities, Share. Unlimited.
Yeah.
So, guys, I know that, it's early in the morning. Sometimes at some places it's earlier than we are right now. But I'm going to eat breakfast while we do this.
That sounds really good. You have an apple this morning.
A nice hard-boiled egg.
Ooh, nice. Lots of protein.
So get your breakfast out there. Let's just have breakfast together. All right, sure.
So I'll get started while you swallow.
Listen, no, it's good. Like I can chew and talk and eat. I have cultivated the ability to actually do those things. Thank God. This brain has set up habits, so I know what to do.
All right, very good.
So listen, this is Tuesday, hug and a nug of information, right? Terpene Tuesday, and we're back to the terpene today.
We are, and
exciting.
Why? Because when we started producing all these shows, I was trying to think about how we can pair up different parts of the plant with themes. So this is Men's Health Week, and we're going to be covering. Yes,
I know stuff about that.
Of course you do, and I'm going to. We're going to bring up some science. So we're going to talk today a little bit about, we're going to talk about terpenes, but then tomorrow is going to be men's health, how we keep the male system, the endocannabinoid system healthy.
Yep.
And then we're going to talk about research around infertility and cannabis. Thursday, this is all about this man stuff. You know how you feel that allspice, cologne? Feel like you're in the woods, or the musk that men wear. So we're going to be talking about nature therapy on Thursday, tree hugging, forest bathing.
I am a huge tree hugger. Like, trees are my gig, man. I love trees. Bigger the better.
But when you see the science behind it, really, really cool. Did you know, this is really cool. You know, the when you cut a tree in half, you have that stump and you have that whole imprint, right? And so there was a photo that I saw that showed the imprint, the thumbprint of a person compared to the imprint on the stump of a tree, and how very similar it is.
Yeah.
Really cool. And we know too, everything's energetic and energy. So anyways, I'm going to get back to, I tend to go off track.
That's okay. We're back. We're back to terpenes. We haven't done it in a while.
This terpene may have a little bit to do with men's health. And I'll explain
of course
later. Really cool. So we haven't done them in a while. And the part that I really love about terpenes, and the most exciting thing, is that they're not only found in cannabis, but they're found in so many different other substances. So today is Terpene Tuesday. We're going to discuss pinene. But first, Mark, let's talk about what a terpene is.
Oh my gosh, Sherry, terpenes are organic compounds, and they produce specific smells and tastes. They're found in cannabis, essential oils, plants, trees, and they're used in foods all the time. So in cannabis, the terpenes help ward off attacks from animals, insects, and fungus as the plant grows.
Right.
So when it goes through the curation process, terpenes become oxidized, resulting in what we now know are terpenoids. Yeah. So they contribute to the entourage effect, which is a well-known phenomenon. We don't really know how it works yet, but we know it works. Everybody agrees in the medical community it is a thing. And so they have their own healing properties, terpenes do. The entourage effect suggests that utilizing cannabinoids and terpenes together produces a more potent medicinal effect rather than using just the isolated compounds. So here it is. You say it all the time. Say it again, babe.
The whole of the plant is greater than its individual parts. And it gets back to the umbrella. So just think about this. Just THC showering on our umbrella. Well, yeah, that's better than nothing, right? But just think about all of the entire plant, all of the different cannabinoids, the terpenes, the essential fatty acids, the cannaflavins, the bioflavins, all of them showering on your umbrella at the same time to keep your umbrella going up and down nicely. Boom. So pinene.
Pinene. Go. What is pinene? I love
pinene. This is the cool thing about pinene. It is the most encountered terpene in nature. And so as you think about all of the terpenes that exist, pinene is the most encountered. And also it's the most encountered that's found in cannabis. Right? So it's found in evergreen trees, pine, redwood, parsley, dill, basil, rosemary, sage, eucalyptus.
You know what I think of, Sherry?
What do you think of?
I think of like when I go up north to Maine or New Hampshire and I'm way up in the pine woods and I get out of the car and I step into the forest and you're overwhelmed with this smell of evergreen. That's pinene, right? And it has a very visceral effect. Like I just got a chill because that brings back the memories of being in this beautiful space, smelling that smell. So it's powerful.
So for me, like the pinene, the forest, the good feeling, and then the herbal woody, that musky. So I think of men's cologne sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure pinene's in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, look on the label. I'm sure you see pinene, or you'll probably see some chemical structure.
Oil. True. Think about it. They can make dill, basil, rosemary, sage, like all of these different oils. And you know when they're making fragrances and cosmetics that they do pull terpenes in.
Sure, they do.
Additive agreement because it has an effect. So the summary of pinene effects. This is I really like pinene. It's a bronchodilator, right?
Yeah.
It opens up airways, and basically when you're opening, constriction, not as much air gets in. Dilation, more air gets in. So the more open the vessels in our lungs can be, the better oxygen exchange. The better oxygen exchange, guess what happens? The better you think. Hopefully. Right.
Yeah.
And then too, people too, there's a lot of people in the community that have had lung cancer and they've chosen, to open up their airways. Just think about this. A lot of people are anti-inhalation, but in a lot of the patients that we work with that have had lung cancer, they've chosen things to inhale that have pinene in it for that mere effect of opening up their airway. And think about this, the cough Sometimes they would cough and people would get nervous, but what the coughing did was pull up that mucus plug,
right?
Help that to get out, open up those airways, and guess what? Their anxiety went down, their pain went down, right? They're thinking clearer and they're happier.
What's the difference? Albuterol and an inhaler, or puffing on a little bit of cannabis?
Exactly. Well, this is the thing too, interesting. So with hospice, right, shortness of breath is considered to be pain. So, when we're looking at pain, we're looking at, and at the end of life, we're looking at all of the things that make people uncomfortable. So, so being able to provide plant medicine in conjunction or as a replacement for pharmaceuticals, so beneficial. And we've had a ton of hospice nurses on. I did hospice nursing, and I never saw cannabis, being administered at the bedside. And boy, I think back and how cool would it be that there could be pining, even if it was.
Listen, we're pushing that. Like, cannabis at end of life is an amazing tool to help people feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, to feel as good as they can as they make their move towards the exit door, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So what about some of the other effects of pining, Mark?
Anti-inflammatory, of course. We find this, we find cannabis is a great anti-inflammatory, CBD, THC, and the terpenes. So the terpenes all contribute to this anti-inflammatory benefit. And it's, specifically for, they've seen benefits in pancreatitis, which is an extremely painful condition and can become chronic. Once you've had it, you're more likely to actually get it again. So, really, really important. What else do we have?
So antifungal against candida yeast, antibacteria, such as against MRSA, bacteria, and bronchitis. So just think about that. It's kind of cool. MRSA is a really, really serious bacterial infection.
Yeah, I mention this all the time. The hospitals hate MRSA because if you get it while you're in the hospital, the care is on them after that.
Yeah,
they can't bill insurance for you being in the hospital if you caught MRSA there.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Yep. So for them, there's a huge financial incentive, and for the people, MRSA can be deadly if you haven't compromised immune system. So yeah, serious stuff.
Yep. And so think about this too, neurodegenerative disorders, right? So Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, MS. And why? Because the bronchodilator, the anti-inflammatory, improving cognitive function, opening up airways. And then the one last thing too that we found in the research was that it may inhibit liver cancer, which I found very interesting.
Yeah. So benefits of pining with other cannabinoids, right? Combined with CBD, again, it intensifies that anti-inflammatory effect because CBD is known to have that quality. Combined with THC, it acts as a bronchodilator, opening up those airways. What else, Sherry?
So you combined with CBD and CBN, it has a broad spectrum antibiotic type of property, which we had just said before, has been shown to help patients with that horrible bacteria.
Yeah, baby. That's right. And some of the other benefits.
Love this. And this is important too, for people that may have overconsumed THC. So it may, having this pining in your cannabinoid profile, your terpene profile, the product you're choosing may counteract unwanted side effects, of THC, such as anxiety or short-term memory.
Yeah, and that increased feeling of euphoria, increased alertness, reduces oil production in oily skin, and it does have anti-cancer properties to support other traditional therapies in conjunction with. So, Sherry, we got studies.
Yeah, 48.
48, 4 double blind. Whoa, 4 clinical human trials.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. And so, we go from the bottom, which is starting at the lab. There's 16 of those, 9 animal. We had a meta-analysis, which is all of the research that's been done, brought together into one synthesis. Then we have human trials. Then we have that gold standard double blind. So it's been studied a lot. What organ systems were the top ones that were studied?
And there's quite a few. And if you think about the umbrella, right, we're going to hit the majority of them. Nervous system, digestive system, respiratory system, mental, emotional, integumentary, which is skin, immune system, reproductive system, male, endocrine system, and urinary system.
Right.
And some of the top conditions, Mark, the
kidney
top
stones.
conditions and cannabis. So this is a documentation from, the most up-to-date research and science.
Right. Kidney stones, which is hugely painful. And, I know so many people that suffer with those.
Yeah.
And can be life-threatening if they're not taken care of, right?
Exactly.
So bacterial infections, fungal infections, inflammation, non-specific cancer, liver cancer, stress, which is, indicated in the aging process and the breakdown of the body, stomach ulcers, and insomnia.
Exactly.
What strains do we have that are high in pinene, Cher?
Okay, so some of the strains, which is kind of cool, I've actually consumed all of these, which I think is really fun. Just makes an indication as to probably why I really like this terpene. So AC/DC, Chemdog, Trainwreck, Sour Diesel, Super Lemon Haze.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
More. So just think about this. Like we said, this terpene is the most common terpene found in all of nature, as well as the cannabis plant. So I just named a few strains. There's a ton more.
All of them. It's the most prevalent terpene found in cannabis. So I'm going to go on and say probably fit it in every cannabis variety. A little bit, maybe a little more in others like these that we mentioned.
Yeah.
So, Cher, there's so much therapeutic potential with terpenoids and cannabinoids together.
Oh, it's amazing.
And we're just scratching the tip of the iceberg. We really are.
Yep. And we
have
more
more to
learn. I know.
Yeah.
You said that at the same time. Great minds think alike.
We're in alignment.
We're in
alignment. All right. So, guys, thanks for joining us.
I know, you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Part of the fam. Go to the holistic-caring.mn.co.
Yes.
Really. Join us in the community. It's free.
Just think
totally gonna love it.
Just think of being able to meet people from around the world that are doing all different types of things in the cannabis space. And there's also a patient platform as well. Provider, patient, we come all together as a community.
Yeah.
And you're going to see a ton of people there, all like-minded people, all people that believe in what? The AFA way of living.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so good. We hope to see you there.
All possibility. We hope to see you there. Yes.
So make sure when you join, you find me and say hello. Seriously. So you'll see Green Nurse Sherry right up there. Join the community and make sure you say a personal hello so I can welcome you with loving arms.
Perfect.
It's been a great show today.
It has been a great show. We love pinene. We love you guys. So hey, the double hit on Tuesday. A hug and a nug. So we got show tomorrow at 8 a.m. We've got a great show at 8 p.m.
Yep.
And who's our guest this week?
Shelly Straw. She's from Indiana, Michigan. She's a registered nurse, and she's got a really great story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she's hemp nurse, which
exciting.
Is out in the Midwest.
We always have such a good time. So join us then. And, of course, for the rest of the week, 8 a.m. and Friday, Frequency Friday at 9.
Yeah, we're actually doing Frequency Fridays now on the main page. So the page that you guys are on right now, we decided to open it up to more people. We were just doing it in the community, and now we're ready to share the love, energy healing with more people.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm already having an AFA day. I know you guys are all going to step into an AFA day. Remember, unlimited possibility. Don't sell yourself short by thinking that something has to be a certain way.
Right.
Let it go. Just let it go and let whatever is possible appear. Boom.
That's how I look at it too. Yeah. Cannabis, show me the way.
There you go. There you go. And of course, at the end of the day, what is it really all about?
It truly is about living your best life, helping others do the same, and decreasing stigma around what it means to feel good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Love you guys. See you soon.